So, it's cold as shit, like really cold, and it's also dark, but it's really not that late. But I felt like I needed to come to the park. I kind of envisioned myself just like screaming really loud, just letting out some sort of big roar. And then I thought about it, like I've never done that before. Like I know people have these big moments of like yelling, and something about that just like I don't like it. I don't know. Like there's a part of me that wants to let that out, but then there's a part of me that's like, but what if I scare animals? Or what if I scare somebody? Or and somebody thinks that I'm not okay and comes running, or not that I'm like, not that many people, there's like no one here, so I don't know, you know? But yeah, it's not something I've ever done before, like yelling in nature. I think I'm also scared of that, like, what if it's too loud, or my voice, there's something probably psychological going on there. I also don't want to hurt my voice, but yeah, so that's what I originally came for, and no, I'm not going to do it. Instead, I think I just needed to like touch some trees. Like I needed to be with some trees right now. I think it's not something I ever like felt the need for or drive for in my life, which is sad, until more recently. But nature does, I'm really finding the healing in nature. I don't know, and I thought maybe this would shift me a little more from feeling so off, and I did feel a little bit better today. I kept thinking, you know, one of the things about having the situation that I have, you know, between family and being divorced, and also not having my sweet little pup with me anymore, is that it's, you know, thinking of it spiritually, you know, when you go through ego death, it's the process of becoming no one so that you can remember that you are everyone, and going nowhere so that you are everywhere, having no place so that you find that you are in every place. And when I thought about that today, it kind of changed my perception a bit in terms of you know, the holidays. And it's like, well, maybe part of my journey right now is that I belong to no one so that I can belong to everyone in some way, and there's more space to not have one home because I have many, to it's like expanding instead of this, the kind of changing the perception of feeling completely alone, to just remembering that in feeling alone and being alone is the only space in which I can realize how connected I am to everything, how connected we all are to everything, how connected I am to you. It's like it provides some sense of it's like in the falling and the grief of anything is when you finally can see yourself, the true self, because the other parts have fallen away, and all that's left is the thing that doesn't change, the infinite part, which is not even a part at all, it's just the true self. and it doesn't change. And the only way to really truly discover that is oftentimes through the loss of parts of of what we understand to being ourselves. These pieces that really aren't us. They're just illusions and ideas, personalities and concepts, things that society has deemed that matter. And when we're faced with the societal norms, like the holidays, for instance, those ideas and concepts come screaming out loud that that's what matters most. And it's the only thing that matters, when in fact, the thing that most preach of the holidays, the spirit of which doesn't really add up to what we present. So in some ways, the situation that I have can allow me to be more open to that. And so maybe I can find more opportunities where I can serve and be more available to those in need. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about. Okay, I'm cold. Bye.